Welcome back. Only 5 of the 63 state-owned PSUs in Tamil Nadu reported a profit in the financial year 2009-2010 as per a report by the Comptroller and Auditor General of India for the fiscal. Now, the CAG report said that Tamil Nadu newsprint and papers with a profit of 126.06 crores, the State Industries Promotion Corporation of Tamil Nadu with 62.32 crores, the Tamil Nadu Industrial Investment Corporation with 44.84 crores and the Tamil Nadu Power Finance and Infrastructure Development Corporation with 41.30 crores were the major contributors to the state's revenue during the fiscal. The Tidal Park Technology Enclave in Chennai was also one of the major contributors to the state's revenues with a profit of 38.05 crores. However, the profits of these PSUs paled in comparison to the aggregate losses of state-run companies involved in power, transport services and other activities in the state during that financial year, with the aggregate losses amounting to a whopping 8,062.40 crores. Now, strong tremors were felt in parts of North and East India after an earthquake measuring 6.8 on the Richter scale shook Sikkim a few hours ago. The epicenter of the quake is said to be just 64 kilometers northwest of Gangtok. Many buildings in Sikkim have developed cracks, including the Sikkim Manipal University building. There is no electricity in Gangtok and Darjeeling. Telephone lines have also snapped in some parts of Sikkim. Phone lines are congested in West Bengal. Prime Minister Manmohan Singh has spoken to Sikkim's Chief Minister Pawan Chamling and offered all help. The Prime Minister has directed the Cabinet Secretary to call an emergency meeting of the National Disaster Management Authority. Tremors were felt in Lucknow, Patna, Kolkata and New Delhi, and this quake comes just days after an earthquake of 4.2 magnitude which hit Haryana's Sonepat district, sending tremors in New Delhi. Chief Minister Narendra Modi continues his high voltage and much publicized Sadbhavna fast at the Gujarat University Auditorium in Ahmedabad, and so does his Congress rival Shankar Singh Waghela. The Congress leader's counterfast is aimed at highlighting Modi's faults and the subsequent wasteful expenditure. The strategically chosen Gandhi Ashram is the venue for Waghela's fast. There was Lathi charge at Modi's fast venue because the weekend attracted huge crowds which went out of control, and police had to resort to Lathi charge to control them, and a few people were injured in the event. Former Gujarat top cop R.B. Srikumar has filed an affidavit before the Nanavati Commission accusing Chief Minister Narendra Modi of releasing money from a Secret Services fund to dilute a petition filed by social activist Mallika Sarabhai before the Supreme Court in April 2002. Now, Srikumar has confirmed the filing of the affidavit, while Mallika Sarabhai has accused Narendra Modi of a criminal act.
On the 10th of April, less than 24 hours after he took over, and very soon after my PIL was filed, the Chief Minister called him and Sanjeev to see him and asked him if he had seen my PIL, and Srikumar said no, he hadn't. So the Chief Minister said to him, if this PIL continues, it is very dangerous for our government. So I have instructed Sanjeev, give him 10 lakhs from your secret fund. And Srikumar said that there was no 10 lakhs in his fund. So he said, don't worry, I'm instructing the Chief Secretary to give you the money. On his way out, he asked Sanjeev Bhatt what this was about, and Sanjeev Bhatt told him that he had been instructed to take this 10 lakh and to give it to Amit Shah, to give it to my lawyers, to bribe them, basically.
Former Samajwadi Party leader Amar Singh was paid a visit by Amitabh Bachchan and his daughter Shweta today. Amar Singh was granted interim bail in the cash for vote scam and is currently being treated in AIIMS for his ill health. Many question the timing of this visit, coming as it does after Amar Singh's close associate Jayaprada took a swipe at the Bachchans, questioning where Amar Singh's friends were in his time of need. Investigators have detained 4 people in connection with yesterday's hospital blast in Agra, in which 4 people were injured. Some hospital staff is also being questioned. Police say that it was a crude bomb and that the reason could be personal rivalry. The report so far indicates that chemicals like potassium chloride, sulfur and charcoal were used. There were no nails in the explosive device, but because it was made of welded iron, the pieces of iron acted as splinters which injured people. The police are trying to make a duplicate model of the cylinder and release the photos, hoping that someone can give more information about it.
पहले एक बार जब तक इन्वेस्टिगेशन एजेंसियों की रिपोर्ट नहीं आ जाती है कहना मुश्किल है। बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट हुआ है, अस्पताल की खिड़कियां क्षतिग्रस्त हुई हैं, लोगों के लगी है और हमारा सबों का प्रयत्न है माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का, माननीय गृह मंत्री जी का, कि इसके ऊपर पूरी जांच हो और भी जो हमारे बॉम्ब ब्लास्ट इस तरह के हुए हैं उनको भी एक तरह से लिंक है नहीं है, वो भी उसकी भी जांच हो रही है।
Mumbai lad Ameya ruled the Irunga to Kotai track, wins the 14th National Racing Championship. More about that on the other side.